Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CVSI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I will say that from a presentation standpoint, this is pretty tricky to talk about. The reason for that being there's just a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean? Well, if you are some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and your plan of action was to buy and sell within 25 minutes, well, then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the bigger picture of things, I get it. From these highs, there's been a pretty big pullback, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have plenty of opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. So I'm going to be talking about things from a bigger picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trading type mentality going into the trade. And I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but just to offer up a little bit more context, let's say that the price actually came down there to the $2.10 mark. Again, not saying this will happen, but just for example's sake. So the price comes down here, behaves in that manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Emphasis here now on big picture. From the big picture point of view, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have lows there. You'd have these lows all the way down here, and you'd even have some intermediate lows. But this serves the purpose. So from the big picture, what do you have? Especially if you picture those as stair steps. Well, you'd still have stair steps in the big picture progressing the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And that $2.10 mark represents, the quote-unquote progress point. Again, I'm well aware, if you are some sort of day trader, scalper, and you bought right there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning and really emphasize the fact I'm referring to the big picture, that's the reference point I'm referring to. So again, sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today. As in 1 day, looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price still has plenty of opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done next week or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.